Young and the Restless spoilers, Friday, January 1st, that Phyllis would try to stop him this week on The Young and the Restless. Adam Newman is going to ruin Sharon Newman and Ray Rosales' wedding. However, he will be spotted by Phyllis Summers outside the Guild's doorstep, where the wedding is scheduled to take place. Though Adam and Phyllis never dated or otherwise loved each other, they have been in love for several years. Phyllis knew him through his family, having been married to Nick Newman in the past a few times. Phyllis knew what tall and mighty Newman was and was able to relate to Adam to make them friends and wives over and over again. They are linked together as the friends of the town. They have been walking around once more than once and have been friends or clashed with each other. Example: Adam wasn't too pleased with Phyllis when she tried to dirty him and Chancellor in Las Vegas by damaging the table and letting a waitress watch over him. She even flew to Las Vegas by herself to find Adam and figure out what his Vegas secret was. He also helped her a few times in The Young and the Restless, getting property she didn't really have, so they exchanged and owed each other in the past. When Phyllis found out he was ready to ruin Sharon and Ray's wedding, she got on her job to save him from a myriad of troubles if possible. Phyllis knew that Adam always attracted Sharon somehow in The Young and the Restless. Whenever he got stuck especially. After Phyllis broke up with Nick's marriage to Sharon, Sharon fell in love with and married Adam. However, they have only been married for a few years. During that time, Adam seems to become dependent on Sharon. Emotional dependence doesn't create a healthy relationship, and Sharon, a trainer advisor, should know it. But Nick has paid Victoria and Phyllis and is paying him back. So it's time to focus on that brother. She knew that Sharon and Ray were getting married at the society because Nick was part of the wedding. She saw Adam getting married at the restaurant, and she walked up behind him, wanting to know what he thought he was doing. She tried to tell him not to enter, knowing that he would be in trouble not only Nick, but Ray and perhaps his brother Arturo Rosales, who was also present. There were 3 big men against one of Adam, and Adam wasn't so great. But then, it was an 11-year-old boy who killed the man harassing his blind mother. Phyllis couldn't keep him from getting married, but at least she tried. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless, and stay tuned for The Young and the Restless Wyandotte Revelations for all the latest news, updates, and developments.
A recap of The Young and the Restless spoilers on Wednesday, December 30th. At the club, Chance and Abby will greet Nick, while Ray and Arturo will be watching shortly. Arturo will congratulate Abby and Chance's wedding. Abby will appreciate that, and Arturo will say he's sorry for hurting Abby so badly, but the two will agree where they'll be now. Arturo will mention fatherhood, and that would hurt Abby, as she is not yet pregnant. After Arturo leaves, Chance will ask him and Abby to sponsor the wedding and go home to spend the evening together. Meanwhile, Nick will call Phyllis to say he left Sharon and Ray's wedding gifts at home. Phyllis will agree to bring the society's gift. Soon, Faith would be beautiful, and so would Mariah. Sharon will wear the dress again, and the wedding will begin soon, with Faith and Mariah taking their place and Sharon arriving while recording Tessa's original songs. Arturo would call the ceremony to place an order, as soon as Adam entered the front door and saw the wedding in progress. So far no one will discover Adam. Spoiled Young and Restless revealed Adam never left her rearview mirror, so to speak, and she never left him either, even when the two were having sex with someone else. Recently, Phyllis got really too busy with another ex-husband, Nick and Adam's sister Victoria Newman, and tried to keep finances after Victoria tried to trick the Grand Phoenix out of her hands during a vengeful takeover. Enemy. Even Victoria's mother and Nicky Newman dislike Victoria's cruelty and defy that effort and tell her so. At Sharon's whereabouts, she and Nick met for Christmas before the conversation turned to the wedding. Nick has something to say. She wondered if he'd changed his mind about becoming Ray's groomsman. Nick said no, he is very happy and happy for her. That was what he wanted to tell her. She's satisfied after all they've been through, he's in her corner. Nick replied, always. They discussed her helping Adam. Sharon explained that she had arranged the line. Nick feels he is not worthy of her time, but comments on her large heart. They discuss Faith and agree that they still need to follow her as alcoholism affects the family from Nicky. They like Lola to carry her wings. At the Crimson Lights, Faith helped Mariah choose the wedding earrings as Jordan walked in and out into the courtyard. Faith joins her friend, who rudely tells her she won't be at the wedding because it's the new year and she has other plans. Faith understood that she had been tricked into not stealing the vodka. Mariah shows up and invites them to enter the house and eat macaroons. Inside the cafe, conversation took place in a rush. Faith shared that Mariah's girlfriend is singer Tessa Porter. Mariah mentioned partying and Jordan suddenly left. Faith asks Mariah why she has to party. Mariah wondered if she really cared what Jordan thought. Faith denied that but looked out the door nervously. Lauren joins Sally in Jabbett's conference room, where they chat while waiting for Jack. Sally admits that she misses her sister at Christmas, but is happy to feel she belongs there. Jack listens from outside the door as Sally opens up about her parents releasing her and her sister, Coco, with their grandmother as a child, then takes off. Jack knocked on the door and entered. Sally touches her escape with Summer and blames Theo for causing tension. Jack will talk to Summer on her behalf, but the rest is up to her. At the Chancellor Mansion, Ray kept Chance up to date about things at the station. They summarized the case against Alyssa. Ray feels sorry for her, she wasn't the first person Adam pushed to the point of rupture. Chance agrees that Adam is malicious, any loyalty to him ceases. At Grand Phoenix, Nate tells Elena about a patient's joke. They talk about overtime. She is happy to spend the vacation with him doing what they do best, but worries that he missed out on time with his mother to bond with her. Nate continues he needs to feel helpful even when he can't do surgery. The conversation turned to Lola. He's very happy when they become friends. Elena missed her ever since she was in Miami. She is not ready to live alone but needs to regain her independence. Nate distracts her by asking them to find a room, then come back to watch it, but Elena decides room service is great. Finally, back in Adam's penthouse, Chelsea will be waiting for Adam's return. Chelsea would text Adam asking where he was and if he was on his way. At Chance.com, Billy welcomes Lily back with flowers. He watched her on the flight tracker and knew she was delayed. She teases him and agrees to have dinner at work. At the club, Lily talked about her vacation with the twins living to the fullest. He was sure they thought the same way about her. Billy wants to report on Alyssa's case by honoring those who fought for justice, who prevailed. He wants to focus on her. Lily choked. No, that won't happen. Abby listened as they argued and Lily said that Chance was hit by bullets. She joined them and thought it was a great idea for Billy to highlight Chance as a hero. Lily smiled at Billy, do it. As Billy left, Abby and Lily discussed how she was going to move to the Prime Minister's mansion and couldn't get pregnant right away. She apologized for being lackluster, but Lily didn't care and assured Abby that one day she would be a wonderful mother. Lily stepped away to take a call from Maddie when Chance arrived. He greeted Billy, and Abby shared that he was going to make a story about him. Chance doesn't want his name tied to Adam when he returns to the force. Billy was sure it was about the people who helped with the case. Lily turned around and Billy told her they should go. Faith comes home and tells Sharon and Nick not to stop their conversation as she goes upstairs. Nick was about to leave when Ray arrived. Nick was worried that he would miss his bachelor party. Ray was worried that Sharon wouldn't like it, but Nick assured him she'd told him the names of his police friends and he pulled it off. Sharon and Nick were surprised by Ray's expression. After Nick died, Ray warned Sharon that this was her last chance to change her mind. She can't wait to be his wife. Then Faith went downstairs and saw no one around. She took out her water bottle, snuck to the bar area and refilled the vodka before changing into the bag. Faith texted Jordan that she hopes to see her tomorrow, she has a surprise for her. In a suite of rooms after cleaning the room, Elena acts awkwardly. Nate assures her that they can either talk or fall asleep while watching a movie. Elena thinks she's ready, but still feels guilty about the way they got together. This may never be what he wants. Then, Nate sent her a text. At the Crimson Lights, Elena reads Nate's text asking to let him know she's fine at home. Elena assures him that she's fine, apologizes for tonight and wants to talk soon. Lily and Billy enter Grand Phoenix. He noticed she was silent. Lily said Abby is trying to get pregnant and is worried that he might want more children. They agree that they have completed parenting and happily begin the next phase of their lives. They went upstairs to drink some wine. Update the latest news on Y&R channel.